The head-to-head favours Murphy, but only just 9-8. A lot of meetings, some at the Crucible, UK Championship Masters as well. Two big hitters here. Could be a tight one. Mike Hallett alongside me to enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you, David. Good break-off shot there from Marco as well, and well, another one that could go all the way. Say it's 9-8 to Shaun on the head-to-heads, but I don't think there's going to be much in it at the end of this one. I would take probably Shaun slight favourite on recent form. Well, they need some cover there. Won't be best pleased with that opening safety. A little bonus to land on top of the green, though. Yes, he got away with that a little bit, Shaun, leaving that white on top of the green. First point on the board then to the Englishman. Might go into the pack here. Well, he's trying to get on the single red.
4.
And the blues just blocked the path back to the bulk area. He might just drop onto the reds here. You can see some of the one behind the black. Yeah, let's just drop into the pack.
Shaun Murphy, 4. Marco Fu's not had a good season. He's played in 6 ranking tournaments and not been past the last 32 of any of them. This isn't a ranking tournament, of course. Finds himself in the quarterfinals here. Maybe a good run for the rest of this event could kickstart his campaign a bit.
Well, probably wants more, just drop into the pack. It's the blue that's the problem, to slide off them. You get the other side, it's not a problem, but Marco might be able to get off the pack here, down into bulk. That's pretty good. Well, probably 2 cushions into the back of the pack for Shaun Murphy. Just got to be careful here with the angle he attacks the pack, because he could possibly leave one on. Might be going for one of these near the top cushion. Well, it's on. It's got a slight angle as well to get onto the black. Well, it might have been slightly off the cushion. It looked fairly tight.
Yes, and it's one of those, if you miss it, you're going to leave it on, which is what's happened. One.
Well, he'll be straight into them here. There's one on there actually. There's possible to the right middle. I don't think you can see enough of the other one to take it onto the yellow pocket. Just checking this one to the right centre. It's not easy. It's awkward queuing.
Well, someone in his eye line moving, so he's just taking a step back.
Well played.
Yeah, that was awkward queuing, and he had the disturbance as well, but knocked it in very nicely.
He's got the angle to come down for the black off this red, get amongst them again. Nicely done.
13.
I think he's just about landed on this one to the middle.
Shaun Murphy, who made a 147 break in the European Masters qualifier last month. Been an eventful year for him. He's got married, he's become a father. So happy distractions.
28.
Yes, but now I think it's looking to kick on and try and get some more silverware in that cabinet. It might start here. He's been playing okay this week, actually.
29.
Once more. Well, that's okay. He's got the one to the left middle. Can hold for the blue.
36.
Well, this is a real chance now, especially with a 41-point lead. Can take the opening frame of the day for him.
Yes, and the frustration, of course, for Fu is these could have been his. He missed that initial red along the top cushion.
42.
Left it possible for Murphy.
As I suggested, I'm going to think that it was just slightly off the cushion rather than tight.
46.
Long way to go. Best of 11. On the pink here, hold for the red to the right corner pocket. Just needs a couple more reds to be safe in this opening frame. Oh, that's perfect. And hold for the pink and then take the loose one.
57.
Sheng Ji, our referee for this one.
58.
Pinkish frame ball. What a great start from Shaun Murphy.
One more red to follow to really make sure.
This is how Stephen Hendry would often start a match, come out with a big break, possibly a century, just lay down a marker to tell everyone he's playing well.
65.
He laid down a few over the years. I know all about that.
Well, you're not alone.
No, I have to dig them out for him at Stirling in the club. I don't know why I took my cue.
Yes, it was Stephen Hendry who won the first ranking event played here in Guangzhou, the first ranking event in China, in fact, 1990 Asian Open, beat Dennis Taylor in the final.
23.
So Marco Fu, well, he had that chance on the red, but when he left it in the jaws, he knew a big break was possible. And that's what's happened.
78.
A bit to do from here, though, for the century. We'll have to go around the table between yellow and brown. Get on this red on the top cushion. Looks perfect. Oh, what a shot that is. You just need to get far enough down the table with the white off that side cushion. Well, you can drop this in, then drop in behind the last one. Could be a century. It would be a nice way to start. Well, the crowd looked like they was enjoying it there. I think we're in for a treat within these two if they bring their A games.
Another nice pot, so black to complete a century in the opening frame.
Yes, career century 390.
And of course he gives £100 of his own money to the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital for every century that he makes, so it's always good to see him make them.
104.
He's had 9 now this season, there'll be plenty more coming. Players already guaranteed 30,000. It jumps up to 50 for reaching the semi-finals. So it's effectively 20,000 on the match. Well, it's been flawless, really, this break. Really good to watch, unless you're Marco Fu, maybe. Yes, very nicely done. 129 clearance from Shaun Murphy. What a start from him. He leads Marco Fu already here in Guangzhou, 1-0. So Shaun Murphy with that excellent 129 leads 1-0 here in the quarterfinals of the China Championship. 6 required for a place in the semis.
Yeah, once in, it was flawless.
Well, the referee admonishing someone else now. A lot of people here have got their phones taking pictures, but obviously need to just keep still when the players are down and keep quiet.
He snuck in there under the radar.
Just about under the radar, yeah. Well, another terrific pot from Shaun Murphy. Whatever the zone is, he's in it.
Might be going for the pack here. Well, actually, it's not a bad finish. Had to get a lot of action on the white, and this cloth is a little bit slippery. You didn't try and get, didn't quite get the grip on the cue ball, but it's not bad. Now, what does he do here? Because to them. Much more aggressive these days. Shaun gone back to his old game when he won the world title in 2005. Why not? Well, he's gotten low on this red, which will open up a few more.
10.
Depends whether he stays on the black or goes back for the blue. Oh, don't go in there. Oh, that's unlucky.
Foul. Shaun Murphy. 10.
The way he started the match, that was the only way you could see something going wrong for him. Something like that. Unfortunate, certainly.
Well, if that not had happened, I think there could be another big break coming up there. But Marco's got ball in hand in D, and there is a red on here for him to get his hand on the table. Put a few points on the board. Get used to the conditions. Not yet. It's gone over the middle.
Yes, it was rather comical the way his match ended with Ding on that black. It was 5-3. It wasn't like it was a decider, but it felt like one. They just kept missing the black between them. Not all pots were easy, but it was very, very nervy.
What?
Got the nudge on the brown there just to hold for the yellow. Could have done with a little bit more. Might not play the pot now. Don't know. Can he get the cue in there? Seems okay. Got to be careful with the blue. Just distracted by the blue, I think. Now here's a chance for Marco to get some rhythm.
Time off. Ready.
Doesn't miss many with the rest, Murphy, but like you say, the blue was complicating that.
Yeah, if it just the cue ball runs on from the yellow another 2 or 3 inches, it was perfect. This is not an easy pot to start with, to the middle. Well, chose not to play it. He's going to try and build himself into the match, but he hasn't played a good one. This is a little tempter here for Shaun. Stun offside and top cushions for the black. Well, he is more aggressive these days. I can't see him refusing this. Well, he didn't play that very well, Shaun, because he's come high with the white and he's left this red on. If he'd have played it properly, then there might have not been anything on there for Marco. Got to avoid the red on the cushion. Well, he was miles away from that. I don't know, was that a kick or was it just bad misjudgment? He's nowhere near the pocket.
No, I mean, he's not done anything right yet, and although it's only early stages of frame 2, he's got to really tighten up, because we know Murphy's playing well already.
Yeah, and 2-0 could have become 3-0 and off into the distance.
1.
Well, we know that Shaun, once he senses his opponent is struggling a little bit, he'll go for the jugular. He won't mess about.
Hey. 9.
Well, there's the 3 reds there above the black. He could play a cannon into the left on one, or possibly the right on one from here. Just push that out of the way, try and push that into the other reds and free them up. Went full-blooded. Got one to the right centre.
16.
Well, if you can pop this one in, get onto a colour, the rest are waiting. He's looking sharp.
17.
He's hit the ground running here.
Yes, he had a scare yesterday. He played great before the interval against Joe Perry, a string of big breaks. It only took 51 minutes to get to the interval, but then the wheels rather came off. Perry recovered 4-4. He was under pressure, but finished off well, won the last 2.
20. 21.
Well, what we saw in the first frame, we expect this to be 2-0 in a few minutes' time.
28. 29.
Well, he only needed 1 chance in the first frame. He's had a few in this one. Fu, as I say, so far, not really done anything right. And that puts the pressure on if it is 2-0 for frame 3. Things have got to start happening for him. Red and a black. Should be 2-0.
44.
Can't see him missing these. Not making a mistake. Not kicked. That's okay. He's in the mood here, Mr. Murphy. He's in a mean mood. Again, just one more red to
56.
stop your opponent thinking of coming back for snookers.
$57.
Well, as you mentioned, David, definitely Marco's going to have to tighten up here, otherwise he's going to be in trouble, and he's going to be in some early trouble.
Well, he's not potted a ball yet. Those 4 points came from an in-off.
60.
That's why I'm surprised he refused that red to the left middle. It was on, but he chose to play the safety. Of course, as an opponent like Shaun, he'd be thinking, oh, hang on a minute, he's refused that. Why has he refused that?
68.
Could be another ton coming up here. Especially now.
69.
Well, that was unexpected, to say the least, but he's done enough. Break of 69. He wanted another century, of course, but even so, a fantastic start for Shaun Murphy. He's a little annoyed, though, he didn't go on to make the ton, but Marco Fu must be worried because he's trailing already here in